All right, it's ZentroVerted Gamer back at it again. So our last time out, we played Richmond. Chris Douglas Roberts dropped 35 on him. Mac was on fire from the arc too. So was Kemp. I got some good production from my bench in that game. If you guys haven't checked that game out, this is a recap. So if you haven't checked that game out, go look at it. Derrick Rose, 5 rebounds, 10 assists, 6 steals. Love it. And this tournament is actually going quite similar to the way it went back in 2007, 2008. We're gonna see if we roll Oklahoma and Connecticut in the next 2 rounds. So as you can see, Florida State is out in front of me by a significant margin for my number 1 target, which is the Mr. Basketball and the best player in Memphis, Tennessee. So it is definitely important that we get this guy to stay home. Like, he's right here in Memphis. He's the best basketball player. Like, he's an All-American. Like, we got to get him to stay home. So he's my number 1 target, obviously. And I'm gonna be going at him hard, and we gonna battle FSU and see if we can win this recruiting battle with them. This is gonna be a big first get in our recruiting class if we can keep the Memphis, Tennessee Mr. Basketball at Memphis. Like, we can't let him go out of state. The second player on my list is a center, Hurd. DJ Hurd out of Florida. Funny, like we're taking one of the best bigs out of Florida. Is FSU tries to take one of the best, or the best guard, or the best player out of Tennessee. So we gonna try to get both though. And then I'm gonna talk about Benjamin Brand later, but I got him down at 6, but I'm really liking him. He's out of Tennessee too. I think he might be a little underrated. So this is not a final list. This is gonna change a lot as we go through these first couple weeks. I'm still trying to find people that I want to actually spend time recruiting, with battling other schools. So some people gonna drop off this list. I don't think I'm gonna add anybody else. I think I kind of have the targets that I want. Definitely go. Yeah, so I removed him. I don't feel like it's worth battling for him. So right now I got a junior college player as my 3rd. Benjamin Brand just moved up to number 4, and so yeah, he is 7'2". I'm liking that size, and I'm liking his athleticism, or potential athleticism. If that dunk standing is as high as I think it might be, then that's gonna be perfect. Like, yeah, 7-foot centers in this game with high dunk standing ratings are really hard to stop. Even more so if they have a high dunk standing rating and a high dunk rating, they're impossible to stop. So as long as Brand's defense is okay, which is really what gets players on the court with me. Like, if you can't play defense, I usually won't play. So as long as his defense is decent, I'm pretty sure he's going to be offensively gifted. So I think he's underrated. I think Brand might be a actual 5-star recruit, hiding as a 3-star. And yes, that is in this game. They do hide really good players and loyal to the stars, rightfully so. I mean, that happens in basketball, college basketball, all the time. Players always get underrated. Centers to get underrated a lot in this game for some reason. Even though Greg Oden is on the cover, I don't get that. I've played in some high school All-American games on this game where there's like literally not one center as an All-American. It's like 10 point guards on the roster. Like, really, 2K? You put all that work into making this a college game, but forgot to balance the high school All-American game? Like, that irks me so much. You have 2 high school All-American teams and their tallest player is like 6'5". Like, you could have put at least put a rule for at least 1 center and 1 power forward, and then you can make the rest guards, whatever. But when they roll no centers and no power forwards on the All-American game, it's a little weird. And then you go and recruit a 3-star center and he's fighting to be player of the year his freshman year. Like, oh yeah, this dude should have been a high school All-American. But I'm also noticing that FSU is battling me for this Memphis Tennessee recruit, but they've already given out a couple scholarships. So I want to go check and see how many scholarships they got. 3. So yeah, I don't even think FSU has another scholarship. I think they might have given out their scholarships too quickly to in-state players. I mean, rightfully so. You want to keep your best players in state. So they actually might have had a chance to get that guy, but I don't think they have a scholarship left. So this might not be much of a battle, but we're gonna see. I couldn't find that 3rd scholarship, but there's a lot of recruits to go through, and I'm not gonna do that. So I'm hoping. I saw that they gave 2 scholarships out of the Reese. Oh wait, we got an upset. Did Gardner Webb beat Kentucky? Wow. Yeah, and barring an upset with Denver and Oklahoma, I think this tournament is gonna roll pretty much similar to the way it did. So yeah, look, I've taken the lead. I offered him a scholarship, and so I've made up all that ground and taken the lead over FSU now. And this is before he even comes and visits. Like, I got a visit set for Sunday. So that should give me a significant boost. Oh, yep. Oklahoma won. So, yep, I'm playing Oklahoma, just like UConn, or just like Memphis did, and UConn is playing Gardner Webb. I'm pretty sure they played Kentucky. I didn't go look that up. But it is definitely shaping up to be UConn Memphis in the final. But I'm not going to look past Oklahoma. Yep, I am now in the lead. And FSU still hasn't offered him a scholarship, so they might not have one to offer him. And everybody else is just too far behind. I don't think they're going to be able to catch up. Hopefully we can get this guy to sign in the in-season recruiting, so nobody has a chance to catch up during the regular season with off-season recruiting. I've definitely lost recruits that way. It's really important to get the really good recruits to sign in season so that other teams can't catch up. I'm now in the lead on Hurd. I just offered him. So my top 2 recruits, I'm now at the top of their list. That's exactly what we want. And see, I left 2 days in front of the Oklahoma game for practice. All right, recruiting's going well. See you guys in the next vid.